very much. Appreciate it. Hi. Your message made me feel pretty powerful.
What? Meet me at Alice? My life's in your hands?
Exactly.
Thanks for coming.
No problem. I had some time. So what's up? Did Lucinda find this twin brother of yours, or what?
Not exactly. She did find another twin, and this one seems to be real. But he's a she.
You're kidding! Well, isn't that a kick in the head?
Thought you'd understand.
Well, Royce, this is fabulous. I mean, this is like a wonderful little gift to you. To, like, replace...
She could never replace Neil.
I meant Lucinda.
Liar. So anyway, true to form, Lucinda is pushing to bring Samantha to Oakdale.
Samantha. So what does she look like?
I don't know. I haven't met her.
Well, I mean...
Does she look like me?
Yeah, right.
I don't know, but according to the earful that I got from her old man the other night...
You met her father?
Mm-hmm. He's in town. And,
2 grape sodas and a well-done double order of fries coming right up, just the way you like them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thanks, Al.
Thank you, Al.
So, Royce, when is the big mall at Riverfront gonna open up?
Soon.
Al, may I have a glass of water, please?
Sure.
Thank you. So you were saying her father said what?
It's no big deal, really. It's just that, Samantha's parents almost adopted me. Which means, my life would have been totally different. Everything would have been okay.
That is a big deal. It's a very, very big deal.
What do you suppose that's all about?
Well, I know that Julie and Caleb and Royce and Emily used to hang out.
Yeah, but that doesn't look like a double date to me.
Andy, if Julie wasn't happy with Caleb, you would know it. She would be over here using your shirt as a handkerchief. Thank you.
Oh. That's just about enough of Julie, okay? Anyway, order big, order whatever you want, because the City Times is gonna pay for this one. And look, who knows? If my luck holds out, Lucinda still keeps buying my photos, we can get a new apartment, Court. You know, a real bedroom and maybe a dark room for me.
Can we not talk about the City Times?
Are you always gonna hate the fact that my photos sell newspapers?
Sweetie, I don't hate anything about you, especially not your talent. I'm really glad that you found something that makes you happy and that you love. I am.
But
Nothing. Okay, so if we're splurging, then I'm going to have Hawaiian ham steak with a pineapple ring.
So, there I was, 19. Kind of sophomore and makes you gag. Mr. Slick, you know, talks big, knows nothing.
But Marcy liked you.
I was special to Marcy. I was a male and I was breathing.
Cut it out. You liked her, too.
No. She was my idea of a glamorous older woman, you know, career in the Big Apple, all that stuff. But, granted, it was dazzling at first, but after I got to know her, it's a big mistake.
But you did get to know her, as it were.
Yes, I did. But I didn't love her.
I believe you.
You know, Rosanna, I don't think that I've loved anyone like I love you. Never. Never. Never.
But there's a kind of love that comes only once in a lifetime, and Lily and I had that.
Yes, Holden. What you and Lily had was very, very special. But I'm sure it wasn't perfect. I mean, there's marital stress. Perhaps what you're feeling, the tension between Damien and Lily is marital stress.
Lily is dealing with a lot more than just marital
Well,
stress.
she's not dealing with a monster either. I mean, there's a goodness. There's a goodness in Damien. I think that he loves Lily.
Damien happens to be a very dangerous man. He runs a shipping industry that hides car bombings and murders behind a screen of money, and I am talking about millions of dollars.
Now, Holden, you have no real proof of this, as much as you'd like to believe it.
Yellow.
Hello. How goes it, Sugar Ray?
I have to go.
Don't worry about Aaron. I'll take good care of him.
I'm sure you will. I appreciate your honesty. I count on it. Thank you.
Any letters?
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So long, Caleb.
That was about Lily, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Try not to worry about it, all right?
I wish I knew how to do that. Caleb, how do you feel about Damien?
He's a great guy. And he's good for Lily no matter what Holden says.
I hope you're right. Come in.
Hello. I was thinking of home and ended up here. Do you mind?
I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight either. I'm making you miserable here.
Well, Andy, then let's stop, okay? Whatever this is, let's just, let's stop it.
It's fine. Let's stop. All right?
Okay. Well, shall we pay this and go home?
Yeah. You're not going to take that with you? It's on Lucinda.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Julie.
Where did you come from?
Where did we come from? We've been here sitting there the whole time.
You're kidding.
Really? You involved in some sort of conversation over here? What's going on?
Yeah, we're just talking about small things. Solving world peace, things like that.
Great.
Hey, listen. Caleb and I are going to be out skating at Snyder Pond. You guys want to come?
You want to skate?
Yeah, I would love
Right.
to ski, but is it going to be warm? I mean, is it cold enough? Because this
Yeah,
is
it's
ice
warm,
cold?
but it's still cold enough for the ice to freeze, sure. Okay. Yeah, we'll go home and get our skates and we'll meet you.
Beautiful.
Good.
That will be
See you out
fun.
there.
See ya.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Al. We'll be back.
Right.
Boy, are you funny.
I know. I just cracked myself up. So, you know, I'm trying to look for something positive in this. The fact that you had these nightmare parents, and the only thing I can think of is if it weren't for them, you never would have known Neil.
I can't imagine that. Well, thank you for listening.
Absolutely.
Now go skate and tell Caleb I said to take good care of you.
Yeah, he will. He always does. He's very protective.
I noticed. Is our being friends a problem for him?
No. I make my own decisions.
Well, if I get in the way, please tell me.
Okay, I will. All right, let me know what happens with this Sam, the mystery twin.
Yeah, the way I feel right now, I think I'll steer clear of my new twin sister.
Look over there. Past the field. Over the woods there.
Yes.
You see that rooftop?
Yes?
That's our farmhouse.
It looks so small from up
We'll
here.
build on. New room for every kid.
Holden, do you realize what's happening tomorrow? We're getting married.
It's not gonna make me love you anymore. I couldn't.
You think there's any two people in the world who love each other more than we do?
No. Impossible. Do you remember the first time that I said that we were a part of each other? Don't be frightened. It's just me. It's a good place to think.
I come up here a lot.
I almost didn't see your car the way you parked it. You left it so close to the woods.
I just wanted some privacy.
Oh. Well, then I'll leave you alone. But before I go, there's something I want to say. I was wrong to pick that fight with Damien. It only hurt you. And I never meant to do that.
You didn't hurt me. There's a lot of things going on right now that have absolutely nothing to do with you.
Are you sure?
If I knew, would I be here right now trying to figure it all out? When you came up here, did you see another car out there near mine?
No, why? Lily.
Damien's been having me followed. We had a terrible fight. Today, a lot of ugly things were said. Some truths. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, maybe. Lily, do you really want your marriage to Damien to work?
People can make mistakes and still love each other.
Lily. Way beyond what pulls me to you, it tells me that you'd be much happier with me. I need one thing, and that's to keep you safe. And if you think Damien can keep you safe, and if you truly love him, you just let me know, and I promise you, I will leave you alone. I won't bother you anymore. I'll keep my distance.
Keep your distance. Yes, that's exactly what Damien is planning you to do. He's sending you to Rome.
I see. Well, that's not so bad. Maybe I can go over there and, well, look, the trip can't take forever.
It did take forever in some awful way. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Are you cold?
No, I'm okay. I just have a lot of things to sort out right now, that's all.
Then I'll go. If you want me to.
The very first night I met Lilia, she spoke of this house, this very room.
Chances are that I was right here in this very room that night thinking of her.
And of Holden, right?
Yes. I thought that I'd lost him forever. Damien, I'm very happy that you came by. I want you to know that you're always welcome here, for whatever reason.
Thank you, Emma. That means a lot to me. Especially after what I was actually on my way to the airport and head to a little cove I know by the Sea of Malta. It was the only place I could think of to go until I thought of this place. And you. I take it you've spoken to Lily.
No, not today.
But you seem to know how bad things are between us.
You don't have to be told how you feel. I can see it in your eyes.
Emma, I love Lily, and I'm losing her. I need her, and I'm driving her away. I don't know what to do. Lily's changing. Can you tell me anything that will help? Something.
So Lily's changing, huh? Take your coat off. Come sit down, have some tea. Damien, everything changes, you know. This old, stubborn old farm, it's been here forever, but it changes. It's had to make changes in order to survive. Everyone changes, everything changes. It's the only constant thing, they say. You know, we take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, but always towards something new. And that is if we want to stay aware and alive. Change is good. It's good. It makes you grow.
I understand, but what if Lily grows and leaves me behind?
What about the reverse? What about you?
Frankly, I'd rather Holden grew and left us both behind. No disrespect to you, Emma, but your son makes his intentions towards my wife very clear. I seldom lose control the way I did the other night. I apologize to you for that. I
appreciate that, Damien, but really, I don't condone Holden's actions. I'm just worried about Lily, that's all. Damien, I really don't know what to say to you, except... You know, when Lily tells you that she loves you, you have to believe her. You have to take her at her word. You have to trust her. It's the Italian word for that. Trust.
Fiducia.
Fiducia.
I'm afraid that that's already gone, Emma.
Maybe can I ask you something, and will you be perfectly honest with me?
Sure.
Is Lily in any danger being your wife?
No. No, of course not. Emma, I wouldn't allow it.
I know you can find that trust again. If you both care enough.
Lucinda, come on. Royce is not a missing person. He's just hiding from you.
Hiding. He's an adult. I'll grind his bones to make my... Now, look, Samantha's coming back. Let's think of something. Why don't you... We'll offer her a job. You suggested.
Oh, brilliant. She'll never think that's your idea.
Of course she won't. You suggest it, and I'll follow it up.
So that stuff is really incredible.
Well, did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, it was very interesting. Did you have any luck finding Royce Keller?
Oh, he's being elusive.
Oh, well, then maybe next time.
Well, you seen the tour. You obviously seen the art department.
Yeah, it was very interesting. And huge, as Mrs. Walsh said.
Samantha had a lot of fun with the new computer imaging equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Maybe we should...
Hey, wait a minute here. I've got an idea. Sam is an artist who is presently out of work. We have an art department that is presently understaffed. Why don't you come and work with us?
Why didn't I think of that?
Thanks, but I did not come here for a job. I didn't come here to find a twin. I just came here to get my father. Look, Mrs. Walsh, I understand your desire to create this great, big, happy family, but I do not think that you should get your hopes up too high. Because the truth is that we kind of like things the way that they are. right?
Right, but I still don't think it would do any harm for you to just meet your brother since we're still here.
Why don't I make a few more phone calls? While I'm doing that, you can go to the executive dining room. We were having so much fun, we forgot about lunch. We have some heart-smart meals on the menu there, although I favor poached salmon.
All right, well, you should eat something, but I think more neutral territory would be better for us.
I think you'd like Al's Diner. Miss Daly will give you directions.
Thanks. So we'll be back in a while.
How can we be sure that you will?
Because Sam said we would.
Don't you forget your robe. You admired that robe. You have to go back to the house. Get it. That's my gift to you.
Thanks. You hear that? We can stop by the mansion and pick up my robe, right?
Lily. I thought you might be cold.
I'm not, but thank you.
Well, take care.
Hold it.
Yeah?
I don't want you to go.
Here, drink this. It's good for what ails you.
What is this?
Herbal tea?
Oh, I really don't care for herbal tea. I'd rather have a cup of coffee.
No, John, you're not supposed to have coffee after major surgery.
Who's the doctor here, me or you?
Just drink it. Put some cloves in it to spice it up.
Say, listen, about your staying here.
Yes, John, I really appreciate your taking me in last night.
Yeah.
I mean, you have no idea what I've been through.
Well, I certainly enjoyed the company, believe you me, and I'm glad you thought of me, but don't you think it would be a little bit easier on everybody if you just turn yourself into immigration, get the thing out of the way?
I am
you know?
not up to just arguing with some stupid government bureaucracy, but... Listen, don't you dare tell anyone that I'm here.
You can't hide in the closet. Go upstairs. Go.
Morning.
Hell, good morning,
Hi.
good morning. How
Now,
are
I
you?
can't stay long. Oh, you've already got company. Who's here?
Should you be having coffee?
I'm not pregnant anymore, Jess. I had a miscarriage.
Oh, Connor, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Are you okay?
Yeah, physically I'm fine. It's been a little rough emotionally, though. You know, I didn't realize how much I wanted this baby until I lost it. I hope you realize how lucky you are to have a husband that loves you and a little girl.
I do.
Oh, probably another reporter.
Do you want me to get it?
No, that's okay. I'm getting used to this.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Kirk. Come on in.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Kirk, listen. If you're here for the City Times, my client isn't making any statements or
I'm
making...
here as a friend of Connor's. I brought you this. Thought it might bring you luck today.
Oh, good morning, Graham.
Morning, sir.
I tossed and turned all night last night thinking
So,
about
I was-
Samantha.
Yes.
Damn it, I told Lou that this woman would not jump at the chance to be clasped to the bosom of this so-called loving family. And then last
sir.
night I had the weirdest, horrible dream.
Samantha.
as the world turns. Brought to you today by Vicks Sinex, part of the Vicks family of products.
Good morning.
Morning.
Ms. Markham arrived 15 minutes ago, so while you were out.
So Mr. Hawkins invited me to wait. Makes a wonderful pot of coffee.
Thank you, miss. I grind those beans myself.
So do I. Think it's well worth the effort. I presume Hawaiian.
Kona, Mr. Keller's favorite. I've got a fresh pot, sir. I'll get you some.
I'm really surprised to see you here.
Why?
The way you lit out of here last night, after I asked you if you had a place to stay.
Well, I had a few things I had to sort through last night after everything I've been hit with the past few days.
I can relate.
Yeah, our parents, that's a big part of what I had to sort through last night. It's not easy learning that the people that brought us into this world were such monsters.
Well, you're just lucky that they changed their minds at the last minute about giving me up for adoption.
Giving you up? What do you mean?
You didn't know. Well, our mother preferred girls to boys. But George insisted that he have a boy to carry on his name, so they kept me. Which saved you from going through everything I did.
Well, I'm sorry I missed Andy, but I see we were on the same wavelength, trying to make sure you had a decent breakfast your first morning home from the hospital.
Well, I'm sure I would have managed. After all, I managed before. I'm sure I can manage again.
Okay, I get the message. You can do the dishes.
Oh, when are you taking off for Washington?
Is that a hint?
Well, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I could use a little privacy. I've been sitting in a hospital room with people coming in and out of there.
Okay, you old curmudgeon.
Well,
Oh, right, I'm going. But you're gonna miss me while I'm gone.
You do me a favor now and give MJ a kiss for me. And,
I will do that. Bye-bye. I'll call you when I get back.
Good. And have a safe trip.
Okay.
No funny business.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.
John, now why did you tell your daughter, the detective, that you were having breakfast with Andy?
Because you told me not to tell her that I was having breakfast with you. That's the first thing that popped into my head.
Now, what if they compare notes?
They're not going to compare notes. She's on her way to Washington to do police business. Now listen to me. You've got to heat up your muffin and your coffee, and then you've got to go into my closet. I'm going to find some clothes to wear. Will you? All right?
Well, we're not exactly the same size, but well, it could work. Oh, boy, aren't you the popular guy?
Hello, hello. Good morning, Dad.
How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, good. I brought you some bagels. There's a new place down at the corner. Did you make that? I told you not to get up and go around.
No, you're a little late, Andy. Your sister beat you to it. We had a little breakfast, and I'm about to take a bath, so there's no really need to hang around.
Well, I'm really not in any rush. I don't have to be at the courthouse for another hour, so...
What are you going to the courthouse for?
Well, I have a special assignment with the City Times. I'm taking shots of Connor.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you know, that's wonderful that you've become this kind of photojournalist. I'm very proud of you for that. I know it's not as lucrative as the fashion thing, but it certainly got to be a hell of a lot more fun.
Oh,
exciting?
It's great.
Yeah.
I wish my wife saw it that way, though. She thinks I'm exploiting people, using their pain to sell newspapers.
Well, if you didn't take those pictures, somebody else would.
Well, I'm not really into this stuff, but there's a little shop near my apartment, and the woman said that quartz and amethysts bring good luck, so I figured it couldn't hurt.
Well, thanks. I guess I can use all the luck I can get today. I just can't believe that in less than an hour I'm going up before a grand jury on a murder charge.
Which we need to prepare for, so Kirk, if you don't mind...
Actually, I thought I'd stick around and give Connor a ride and help fend off the press.
Well, some of those reporters work for you, as I recall, so I have to question your loyalty to my client.
I'm here for Connor, first and foremost. Want me to get that?
Speaking of reporters, no. I can handle this.
Hello, darling.
Maybe not. What are you doing here, Mother?
Darling, I wanted to be with you. I mean, you must be so frightened with all this horrible grand jury business. What's he doing here?
Nice to see you too, Edwina.
He came to offer his support.
That kind of support you don't need. Darling, I hope you're not planning to wear this to court.
What's wrong with it?
Well, I just think you should have something a bit more demure, innocent.
She looks fine.
Can you get that, please, Kirk?
Sure. Walsh residence? Yeah. Hi, Cal. Yeah, she is, but she's tied up right now. Sure. Yeah, I'll tell her. All right, bye.
$25,343 and something. That's right. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, did you bring me coffee?
And a little morning muffin, too.
I really need coffee. Thank you. I love service like this.
Yeah, sure. I love serving you, you know. Do you take care of our little problem at Alderman's?
Problem at Alderman's? I have taken care of. I also took care of that buyer who called yesterday, who was so irate. I also sent out our national press release for the new line, and I also negotiated my good friend Chucky down 50% on the price of that cotton jersey you wanted.
My. And you said you weren't cut out for this business. What's next?
Next, after I get this paperwork over to Gregory at the factory, I think I'm going to stop by the courthouse.
Hey, Andy. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Well, if you're looking for your mom, she's in the back with Duncan.
No, as a matter of fact, I dropped by to pick up that gift I bought from Margaret yesterday.
When does she leave for D.C.?
Today, as soon as she's done testifying for the grand jury.
Tom, I gotta tell you, I think you're after the wrong person.
So bring me proof.
I wish I had some.
Oh, look who's here. My handsome, adorable son.
Tom, any word from immigration? No, but I didn't expect there to be. It's kind of out of my jurisdiction. I did, however, ask Mildred Torres to represent Shannon. Have either of you heard from her yet?
No, and needless to say, I'm a bit worried.
Oh, I am too. Very worried. Fashions, Lisa Mitchell.
Oh, thank goodness you answered. Now, don't let anyone know who this is.
Well, hello there. Look, we have that order ready to ship to you, but you left in such a hurry, you forgot to give us your address.
I can't tell you that. I just wanted you to know that I'm okay.
Duncan, if you hear from Shannon, I recommend that you encourage her to turn herself in. It's going to be better for her.
Oh, come on, Tom. She's been through enough. Why should she have to prove to these bloody bureaucrats who she is?
Fine. Then get your wedding certificate, get Shannon's birth certificate together, and then maybe you'll have something to offer.
I'm trying. It takes 8 to 10 weeks to get a birth certificate from Philadelphia, and I thought I knew where the marriage license was, but I can't find that, so I have to send to Scotland for one of those.
Look, my son has just dropped by, so why don't you give me your telephone number, and that way I can call you in case we have a problem.
I'll be in touch.
Hal.
Evan, hey, how's Connor holding up?
Well, as good as you might expect. Have you come up anything clearer?
No, not really. Although I did pay an interesting visit to Marcy yesterday.
And?
Well, I got some really weird vibes from the nanny. She seemed closer to that kid than Marcy is.
I'm not surprised. In fact, he'd probably be better off with no mother at all. What about Debbie Simon? Did you follow up on that?
Been trying. I haven't been able to reach her.
We haven't got much time here, Hal. The grand jury meets in an hour.
Right.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you here so soon.
Emma, how are you, dear?
Oh, I must look a mess.
You look as beautiful as ever.
Do I? Do I?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh.
Would you like some coffee?
Coffee,
It's hot.
yes.
Okay.
I love some coffee. I missed your coffee almost as much as I missed you.
Oh, that makes me a little jealous. Should you get me some cups here? How's Debbie doing?
Sure. Debbie's doing about the same. I should be used to her depressions after all these years, but... Well, after seeing how she blossomed here when she was living with you, before she met Link,
Listen, Debbie is going to get better. And when she does, she'll come here and she'll live with us.
Thank you, Emma.
Here you go.
My trip was, success.
What?
In some other ways.
How
yeah?
so?
Well, my partners agreed. I can do all my editing from here.
Oh,
Good news, huh?
wonderful, wonderful news. I can't believe that in another couple months I'm going to be Mrs. Ned Simon.
Oh, that's my fault. I forgot to get the ring.
I don't need a ring. I have you.
Hey, Ned. Welcome back.
You on your way down to the station?
No, actually, I have to testify before the grand jury today. Looks like they're gonna indict Connor Walsh for Link's murder.
Every day, Roger's plan is working.
It's obvious that Roger Thorpe is framing my husband.
Every day, his accusations are being confirmed.
Daddy's gun matched the bullet.
And every day, a family is being devastated.
I'm sorry, but the case against Billy Lewis has just gotten a lot stronger.
Quick, turn on the light. Guiding light.
Oh. There you go.
Thank you. You know, I've been thinking a lot about you, Neil, and our art. I take it the two of you are very close.
I owe my life to her. She was everything to me. I miss her every second of every day.
Excuse me, sir. I need to replace these tulips. These have clearly seen better days.
Well, you should put some pennies in the water first.
Pennies, miss?
The copper actually helps them last longer.
I shall do that the next time. Thank you.
How did you know that?
I used to work in a florist shop. I've got this penchant for fresh flowers in the winter. And since it's a luxury that I cannot really afford, I learned how to make them last as long as possible.
Huh.
You know, Samantha, I've told you an awful lot about myself, but I don't really know very much about you.
I thought Lucinda's private investigator provided you with a complete
No,
bio.
I'm talking about your inner life. The real you. I have a real strong feeling that you'd rather not spend the rest of your life in a framing shop.
Well, it's a good thing since I am no longer employed there, thanks to Lucinda and her sidekick Montgomery.
Well, say, since you don't have to rush off to a job, and what do you know? Neither do I. What do you say we have lunch? We can talk some more.
Can we have a statement, Mr.
I
Walsh?
thought this was off limits to the press.
Well, my editor's here. I'm here in an official capacity, Randy.
Please tell us.
Andy, what are you doing here?
First assignment, City Times.
How does Courtney feel about that?
I haven't told her yet.
Uh-huh.
Over here with the rest of them. Excuse me.
You know, darling, it's really a mistake to trust Kirk Anderson.
Well, I'm sorry, Mother. I disagree.
Connor, dear, you know that your judgment in men is what got you into this
I
mess.
am really not in the mood for one of your lectures right now.
I was just trying to help.
Hey, what are you doing? Hi.
I stopped by Fashion to see if Mom had heard from Shannon.
And did she?
Well, if she did, she's not talking.
Oh, hello.
How are you? Hi.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I was in shock when I saw my daughter-in-law on television the other day. I didn't even know she was back in town or that I even had a grandson. Could you possibly tell me where I could find her?
I don't know. The best you can do is probably try the Lakeview. Excuse me.
Thank you. Well, I only have one thing to say to you, Connor Walsh. When I get through testifying, the grand jury will have no choice but to indict you. Not that it will in any way make up for losing my son, or Lincoln's son losing the father he'll never get a chance to know.
None of that is Connor's fault,
Court
Hannah.
calls
Frankly,
Mrs. Hannah Lafferty as its first witness.
You bought me defective crystals. They are not working.
verdict's not in yet.
Connor, I want you to remember, a grand jury is here to hear the facts, not the rantings and ravings of Hannah Lafferty.
Well, Jess, I'm afraid if I heard the facts, I'd think I was guilty too.
Jess, Connor.
Morning.
Hi.
Hey, sis, I wanted to be here earlier, but I stopped by to see Hal.
Has he found anything that might help clear me?
No, but he went by the Lakeview to see Marcy. What the hell are they doing here?
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
What's up?
Gotta do that, stuff looks better on you than it did on me.
Well, thanks for the loan. And I didn't dare risk going over to Lisa's to get my stuff. Oh, and by the way, while you were entertaining Andy, I gave her a call and let her know I was okay.
Did you tell her you were staying here with me?
No, of course not. It's bad enough I have you lying to your family. I don't want her to have to lie to Tom.
Maybe it would be better if you just turned yourself into immigration.
No, I told you before. That is not an option. Oh, John. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't taken me in.
Really?
Good Lord, it's the Dixon revolving door. Maybe this isn't the best place for me to be hiding out after all.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, for crying
Glad
out
to
loud.
see you out of the hospital.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Come on in, come on
Thanks,
in.
thanks.
Hey, Ned, I understand congratulations are in order.
Oh, well.
I finally gave in to his considerable charms and said yes.
Well, you're a very lucky man.
Yeah, don't I know it.
I brought you some homemade soup.
Oh,
I'm gonna make you lunch.
Oh, my gosh.
Please believe me, Mr. Hogan. I haven't seen Shannon since she left the hospital. We are both worried sick about her.
What about you? We know you helped her escape from the airport.
I wasn't anywhere near the hospital when she ran off. If you want to blame someone, why don't you blame yourselves? You're the ones that threatened to take a sick woman into custody. You better pray nothing's happened to her.
She contracted a foreign virus.
How many times do I have to tell you she's not contagious? I can't believe the Immigration Service is wasting the taxpayers' good dollars
Duncan,
on this.
please.
I have a mind to write an editorial about
Duncan.
your harassment of innocent women.
Please don't. Look, he's very upset, and rightly so. We don't know where she is. And we'll do whatever we possibly can to help you find her. I know. Why don't you give me your card? And if we hear from her, then I can get in touch with you. Thank you.
You do that.
What are you doing? Why are you helping that bloody idiot?
Please, I'm just trying to get rid of him. Duncan, I had a phone call from Shannon this morning.
Why didn't you tell me
I couldn't. Tom was here when she called, and then the idiot from Immigrations came in.
Where is she?
She wouldn't tell me. She just wanted us to know that she was all right, and she said she would keep in touch. I don't think she's gone. Well, she could be. I don't think she's gone too far.
She knows those secret passageways fairly well.
Why don't you check it out?
Maybe I will. And you know what else? I'll get a copy of her birth certificate, and I'll find her marriage license while I'm at it.
Well, all right.
Duncan, I didn't realize you were still here. Your secretary called from the Argus. I told her you had already left.
Well, I'll call her and tell her that I won't be in today.
Going over to the courthouse to see Jessica?
No, I'm going to look for Shannon.
If Jessica calls, I'll tell her.
Oh, don't do that. I haven't told her Shannon's missing yet.
Why not?
because I didn't want to upset her or jeopardize her position as an officer of the court.
Well, she's also your wife, and she has a huge stake in this, and I suggest you tell her before she hears it from somebody else.
Well, maybe I'll just find Shannon at the castle, and that will put an end to the whole business, won't it?
We'll be right back, Connor. Let's get some coffee, Mother.
Why on earth didn't you let Lincoln know that you had had his baby?
I didn't want him taking me back out of obligation. I loved him too much for that. And besides, after a while, I realized that it wasn't fair to Lincoln Jr. to let him grow up without knowing his father.
Lincoln Jr. Oh, that is so sweet that you named him that. When can I see my grandson?
We'll talk more later. I'm gonna go check with the nanny.
Caleb, how'd it go?
Well, not bad, I guess. Mostly they just wanted to know what evidence we had in the case, so I told them we found Connor's gloves in the motel room, that we had a witness that could place her there the night of the murder, and that little torn piece of check we found with the blood on it in the waste paper basket that Connor had made out to Link.
Well, hopefully they'll question that. I mean, if Connor killed Link, he certainly couldn't have thrown it in the waste paper basket himself, and she wouldn't have left behind a piece of incriminating evidence.
Yeah, it's a loose end that keeps bugging me.
Yeah. Hal, hey, did you find anything to help my client?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. Listen, I'm glad I got you before you split for D.C. I want to track down the hooker who was with Mr. Jones. You know, the one who saw Connor go into Link's room the night of the murder. I'm thinking she might have seen somebody else pay Link a visit after Connor left.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to track her down, but all we got out of Mr. Jones was a first name and a street corner where his date was working the night he picked her up. I don't think Barbara would be too thrilled with you hanging out in that area of town, no.
Let me worry about Barbara. Thanks a lot.
I didn't really appreciate that little visit from Hal Munson. I want this whole mess settled so I can get the hell out of here.
No, no. All things come to those who wait.
They'd better. Just the thought of having to be nice to that old bat while she makes goo-goo eyes at her grandson is enough to make me want to throw up.
Mrs. Cabot, how nice to see you again. I'm sure you remember my client from when she was seeing your son.
And I'm sure you must realize that I never would have spoken to you at Walsh Montgomery if I'd known what you were up to. And as for this little tart, she was never good enough to shine Evan's shoes.
I'm wondering what you two are doing here.
Well, the same as you, waiting for your sister to be indicted. And I assume you're all primed to take over at Walsh Montgomery, assuming, of course, that the company doesn't go under because of this scandal.
They should be calling you next, Connor.
I wish you could go in there with me.
You'll be fine. Just try to keep your answers simple, yes or no, if possible.
Keep your chin up. I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks.
Connor is so lucky to have you running the office while she's dealing with all of this. The only reason I was able to persuade Alex not to pull Cabot was because he thinks so highly of you. It's hard to believe that we have our first anniversary coming up. You will be at the party. I'm counting on you. You will come, won't you?
Well, that's going to depend on how things stand with Connor, Mother.
Where's Duncan?
Probably at the hospital visiting Shannon.
Well, Shannon's not there. Duncan knows that.
What?
Well, she disappeared yesterday afternoon after a visit from the Immigration Service. She hasn't been seen or heard from since.
Margot, I gotta get back to the station.
Yeah.
Have a good trip to Washington.
All right, thanks. Here, I'll walk you out. Hey, Ann. I stopped by Pop's this morning. You and I are on the same wavelength.
What?
I brought him breakfast. You'd already fixed it for him.
Wait a minute, I was there after you were. Didn't you bring the muffins?
Well, who was there first? I saw 2 mugs on the table.
And why would he lie about it?
I can't imagine why Connor would even give that man the time of day after the way he stabbed her in the back.
I agree. I think he's more concerned with the way to take over Walsh Montgomery than he is helping Connor.
Good Lord. We can't let that happen.
Connor, they're ready for you now.
This is a Channel 2 News special report.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Linda Alvarez. We have this breaking story just into the Channel 2 newsroom. There's a report of an avalanche on the Angeles Crest Highway. Now, that's 6 miles west of Wrightwood in the San Gabriel Mountains. Right now, there's no word of any injury or anyone trapped, but authorities in the Angeles National Forest tell us the exact location is between the 73rd and the 74th mile markers on the Angeles Crest Highway, or Route 2. Now, tons of snow, mud, and ice have cascaded down mountains, and they've covered the highway. LA County Sheriff's search and rescue crews have teamed up with the forest rangers there, and they have set out on foot, and they're searching that area. We do know that blizzard conditions exist at this hour in the Wrightwood area. As much as 10 inches of new snow has fallen overnight. And with more on that right now, we're going to join Maclovio Perez. Mac.
Thank you, Linda. Most of Southern California is under a severe thunderstorm watch because although there may be some breaks in the clouds right now, folks, there's some heavy rain moving in our direction. Here are the coastal areas of the Southland, and you can see on our radar picture this line of showers, almost a line of severe heavy rain rolling throughout the central California coast right now. Vandenberg reported a 64-mile-an-hour wind gust. Most of the thunder shower activity is rolling into the Santa Barbara area now. But from Santa Barbara down all the way to San Diego County, there is a possibility of some severe weather this afternoon as this line of rain moves through our area. Not only do we have a severe thunderstorm watch, we have a winter storm warning for the mountain areas. This is the coldest air of this storm and will lower the snow level in our local mountains down to 4,000 feet. So if it hasn't begun yet, it will be arriving very soon. This could be a problem for the Grapevine area and for the San Bernardino areas, and of course for search crews working up along the Angeles Crest Highway. More details later. Linda, back to you.
All right, thank you very much for that, Max. Once again, an avalanche 6 miles west of Wrightwood on the Angeles Crest Highway. No word, repeat, no word yet on any injuries or people trapped, but with our crews going, search and rescue crews going to that area. And of course, we will have complete coverage of this developing story tonight on the Channel 2 News at 5 and 6. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining us. We now return to As the World Turns. I'm Linda Alvarez.
But you're partly to blame, too.
What did I do?
Well, Shannon told me that you told her how much you love Jessica.
Of course I love Jessica. She's my wife.
Well, I know that. But I think right now that's something that Shannon just did not need to hear. Don't you realize it's her great love for you? That's what kept her going and brought her back here alive.
Now there's a bunch of lovelies. Beautiful.
Thank you, miss. And thank you for the tip. I shall be sure to put pennies in our tulips from now on.
You're welcome.
Oh, Graham, Samantha's going to be staying for lunch, so how would you like to go work your magic in the kitchen?
It will be my pleasure, sir.
Yes. You know, I think he actually likes you. He doesn't like very many people.
How does he feel about Lucinda?
In a word, Limburger.
You know, she offered me a job at Worldwide.
Are you going to take it?
Turned her down flat.
Well, that won't stop her, you know. I mean, she's not happy unless she's taking over other people's lives.
Including yours?
She tries, I resist. It's a dance we do. You must have noticed the way she came grasping after you.
Are you sorry that she did?
You? So what are you going to do now?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I've got a little money saved up. I'll find another job. What are you going to do? What are you working on now besides the Worldwide Tower and Riverwalk?
Not much. My recent difficulties have pretty much destroyed a career I spent a lifetime building.
I'm sorry. You're very talented.
It's okay, yeah. As a matter of fact, it feels kind of good to scale back. And it's also given me time. Time to get to know this person that I've been and the man that I'm hopefully becoming. To do therapy and to mourn my sister. Ay, 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 there I go, talking about myself.
No,
again.
don't worry about that. Listen, I actually would like to know more about Neil, if it's not too painful.
It's very simple. In spite of everything, she was always an optimist. She found beauty in the simplest commonplaces. What's unbelievable is that she was conceived by two cretins like George and Gloria.
I'm sorry that you both had to go through that.
We had each other. I'm sorry that you didn't get a chance to know her. I think you two might have liked each other. So then, would Debbie live with the two of you once you're married?
Well,
Oh.
you know, there's a...
Or all those dishes going in the sink. I put them in the dishwasher. Here you go.
Oh, Andy and Margot were by a little bit earlier. Are you sure the two of you wouldn't like to stay and have some of this?
Get going. You eat it before it's cold now.
By the way, Caleb, Margot tells me he's going to testify before the grand jury today.
Yes. I know Connor very well. And I really can't believe that woman would kill anyone.
Yes, sir. Hey, any word in there yet?
Nothing.
No?
How'd it go?
Not very well.
This is
Oh,
grand.
it's beautiful.
Goodness. Emma,
You know, my mother used to have little cups like that.
what did she drink out of them?
Never mind.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's lovely.
This is the real stuff over here.
This is beautiful.
Where to start? Nobody's here.
We could take it
Hello.
all.
Well,
Hello.
Yes, we're looking for an engagement ring, something special, one of a kind.
Well, anything there that catches your fancy?
Put this one.
I went right to that. That's
Sorry.
the exact same one that I...
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Try it on, please.
It's lovely. It's
Thank
so delicate. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, all right. Hope this is not bad luck. Oh, look.
Oh, look at that.
Perfect fit. Well, you like it?
I love it. What I love more, though, is how beautiful our future's going to be together.
Yeah.
John, can I borrow these things for a while?
Yeah, what happened to the coat you had last night?
That was Lisa's, and actually I want to ask you a little favor and see if you could get them back to her for me.
Why, you're not coming back?
No, I don't want to get in the way of your recovery.
Oh, you're not. You're not.
I am. I've already asked you to lie to your family. I just don't want to do that.
Okay, well, you probably need something, I guess.
Oh. I'll only take that if you let me pay you back, and after I deal with immigration, if you let me redecorate this place.
Redecorate?
Believe me, you need it. It needs it. You know, before I was in Africa, I did dabble in the decorative arts. Thank you. Thanks.
Where are you going?
I'm not going to tell you, because I don't want you to have to lie to your family anymore, okay? Thank you very much for everything.
Well, you're welcome. Take it. Be careful. Just be careful, all right?
I will. You too. Take care of yourself. I'll be in touch. Okay.
Okay.
And don't worry, all right? I'll be fine. Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, the cheese souffle was superb, Graham. Light as a feather.
Thank you, miss. Can I get either of you coffee with your dessert?
No, actually, no, I have to pass on both because I should be getting out of here.
Before you go, would you like to see a little more of Neil's artwork?
Yes, actually, I would.
Gosh, I haven't looked at these since before she died.
Are you sure that you're up to this?
Lucinda wants to do a posthumous show of Neil's work, and, well, I guess I've been procrastinating, having them matted and framed.
Well, just make sure you get someone who knows what they're doing. You know, the matting and framing process is very critical to the preservation and presentation of the art.
Gee, I wonder who I'll get to advise me about that.
I'll get someone who's worked in a framing shop.
Do you think someone might be interested?
I might be able to talk to someone.
Huh. Well, when you get a chance to talk to someone, get back to me, will you?
Look, I'm sure the boys will be fine. Dawn will be there to help.
Yeah, well, you'll eat better, that's for sure. Mr. Hughes, may I have a word with you?
Sure, Mrs. Lafferty. What can I do to help?
Now that I have found out that I have a grandson, I need to find a lawyer to help me get custody. It's obvious that Marcy is totally unfit to be a mother.
They're ready to render a verdict, sir.
Thanks. Excuse me.
Hi, sweetheart. Sorry I'm late.
Duncan, why didn't you tell me Shannon was missing?
Well, hopefully those crystals will do the trick.
Don't count on it. Didn't get Cal to call.
Connor, I'm sorry the grand jury has voted to indict you on a charge of first degree murder.
What in the world will Lily do, torn between the man she wants and the man who wants her? It's decision time. Tomorrow, as the world turns, and if loose lips sink ships, Billy and Bridget better be wearing life jackets. Secrets are revealed. Next on Guiding Light.
Nurses' uniforms provided by Nursemaid. Gloves by Founds Brothers. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.